Alright,
How's my
hey,
mic?
Damn.
we're, this is god awful already. Okay, this is, episode 2 of
This
Nameless
funny guy.
Podcast.
This
And,
clown.
yeah, I mean, that's basically it, so. Anyone got anything interesting to say off the bat, or?
Good.
Yeah,
What's good? What's good?
You should delete that entire intro.
I should delete the entire intro, did you say?
I made a soundboard of my own screams.
Oh, that's awesome.
Make an animated intro, or don't buy the Minecraft
garbage.
one this time. Make an actual animated intro. Do some Walt Disney type shit. Man, you should have bought that Minecraft intro for the funnies. That would have been hilarious to back it up.
That would've been
kinda
hilarious.
funny.
Some fiber type shit. Yeah, that would have been hilarious, man. That would have fit the joke. Someone pitch in $5 so we could buy it. Someone donated this motherfucker $5.
I got a hypothetical for y'all.
So it.
Alright. Let's say it's the middle of the night and you're sleeping and the light's coming through your window, right? So you get up, open your window, see what's coming out there. It's a little tiny UFO with a little green alien sticking out. And before you say anything, all he does is duh, 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 and he throws his hands in your face. He goes like duh, duh. What do you do?
Beat the living shit out of it.
Yeah,
It's simple as that.
Bro, I'm
into the ground, just like
gonna give that motherfucker a punch out.
Punt it
haymaker.
into the atmosphere.
I'm gonna give that motherfucker the haymaker. A fucking Mike Tyson 1-2 shuffle.
I'd probably just like slap my wife.
What would you do?
Yo, no gay shit. I would pick that motherfucker. No gay shit.
I think that's kind of gay.
I would do it for multiple reasons. Just because you're waking me up in the middle of the night to go do and like in my face, so I'm already pissed off.
That's
And then the
true.
fact that you're just doing it's gonna make me.
Yo, if you think about it, when you're awake at night, aren't you like, all roused or some shit? It's gonna go down if I see an alien at 12 p.m. No, it's gonna go down. Respectfully, it's gonna go down.
I go to bed when I go to bed.
You know,
If
that's
you wake
pretty
up at
fair.
night, I'd be, see some cheeked up alien, you already know what's going down. Someone grab a camera or some shit, you already know.
Okay, but
Yo, what's going
Put my
on?
dollar store camera on.
Nice.
Action.
Yo,
Wait, what's going on?
was that fucking Seth? Yo, Seth, we're doing
Podcast kind of started already.
Yeah,
The
that's whatever.
podcast is
Yeah,
already
what's the topic? What are we on?
Alien sex.
Yeah,
hunting aliens.
I brought up this hypothetical where if it's in the middle of the night, lights coming through your window, you wake up, open the window, it's a little alien. He goes like duh, and throwing his hands in your face. What do you do?
I shoot him.
That's
Oh
what
yes, the American way,
The American style.
American style.
Nice.
I have a lot of guns. I would definitely if it looked threatening, I would shoot it for sure.
This is the natural American instinct, just shoot
If
it.
if it didn't look threatening, I'd probably like take it as a hostage and fuck with it.
So you're saying if it looked like ET, you would kill it, but if it looked like some Nemo type thing, you'd be
Seth
fine with it.
100% would do that. Tell him
If
about what you did
anything,
to
the best
raccoon.
choice is probably to like adopt it and learn all of its alien fucking
Learn
secrets.
some
and
little
then use
alien
all of its
secrets.
tech.
Yeah.
Slavery?
Yeah.
You wanna
Slavery,
hear
you're
about what
saying.
Seth did to
Slavery.
raccoons?
Yeah, you remember when I fought zombie raccoons? Is that what you're talking about, Aaron?
Yeah. You like shot one of their faces off and they still chased you and you
I
like
shot
had-
3 in their face.
Shot a raccoon?
2 of them chased
Yeah.
me. They were in a tree, and I shot all 3 of them in the face. And
I think
2
I
of them
did
got up
something.
and fucking chased me.
I did.
Shot a raccoon, son?
Yeah, with a 308 too. Like I blew this thing's face into shreds. I think it was actually a 5.56. It was one of the two.
Nice.
Did you eat it? Did you save the skin? Did you just shoot it?
No, I just shot it. We go out there and we just kill animals because they ruin farmers' feed and they fuck with the animals and shit.
Ah, bro. Y'all seen that video with the raccoon kissing the guy? I would have done that immediately.
Well, I can't think of a better reason to attack an animal. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
They fuck
People
with your
got
cross
needs.
and they fucking
That was
die.
sarcastic.
Yeah. That's simple.
I feel like raccoon be pretty cool pet,
I
But then I
disagree.
was like,
Dude, I've always wanted a pet raccoon.
like
deadass.
domesticated, not like some natural shit. You know, like some fabricated laboratory type shit. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Or dude, a possum.
Nah, fuck you. You
Why
have
does
terrible
everyone
taste.
want a possum? They're so
What?
gross.
Possums are
terrible
little.
taste.
Possums are horrible.
They're horrible. You have no
Possum,
taste.
possums are fucking disgusting.
mean,
Dude,
I
for
can't
like the
really talk
past
about
2
being
weeks,
ugly.
there's just been a possum corpse in my front yard.
Dude,
That's
have
pretty
y'all
funny.
ever seen a baby possum? They're
Man.
the cutest.
Yeah, they're
Bro,
cute
you
when
know
they're
how
kid.
much-
They're
dried
cute
out
when they're little
possum
babies,
corpse?
and when they grow up, they're turn little vicious, little disgusting gremlins.
Yeah, you
It's
have
like women.
you got eyes
Exactly.
fixed on them.
Okay.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
exactly.
describing it. Like,
Tell me that is a fucking gremlin, dude. Possums
Dude.
are so cute. Y'all
Yeah.
are dumb.
and then look at that.
That looks worse than I thought
They're,
it would.
they're not gonna look cute whenever I shoot them in the face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You bring up a good point, Aaron.
Throw it across the
Yeah.
It makes me want to kill them more.
Whenever I shoot them in their face, they're gonna be all stained and white.
Why y'all putting down?
Or red,
Down
depending
mode.
time of the day.
Have I told you how I wanted to fight a bunch of geese?
Geese are whack.
I despise geese.
More like
Oh, I'd put money on the geese.
I
I'd
despise
strangle the fuck out of the
geese.
geese.
Dude, so would
What's
I.
wrong with geese?
Everyone's afraid of geese. I would fuck up a geese. I would fuck up a geese 1-2
Oh
style.
yeah, no, like
Easily.
literally, if it attacks you, just grab it by the neck and it'll love you.
People-
Exactly.
I would body slam it with my own
Yeah.
body, though.
Yeah, no,
I
like
would
literally
slam
just
myself.
hit and throw it down.
People let the
Some
geese
Wario
reign,
type
and
shit.
we should put an end to that. People just let the geese win, and it's a problem.
And it'll be like the emu wars.
Yeah.
They'd be scared.
It'd be like the emu wars, yeah. Except we would win because we're not Australian. We don't have gun laws, or not real good gun laws.
Dude, Australia's a different breed of animals. They got
Oh, I will
mutated
whip
shit.
out my sword and still win.
Australian is just a whole country of Florida men.
Australia sucks. Like
Australia
everyone
isn't
talks
real.
Australia is up.
Nerd.
No, that's
Australia ain't
that's
real.
real.
Nerd. Oh, you're
No,
right.
yeah, Finland is just a fake country that the Japanese invented so they can fish more.
Exactly.
Oh.
You know.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
Yo,
My
Pog,
game-
let's
my
go.
game
He's gonna
finished
go.
down the-
Pog.
Go.
Okay.
Yo, let's go. Let's Pog. Let's go. He's gonna go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's
Damn,
go.
you missed my.
Man,
You
we
know,
just
this-
8
this-
seconds
this
talk
is,
about possums and like.
This is awesome. You know. Let's get some
download.
let's pause
Damn,
chat.
you're,
You
you're
know,
gonna
this is
you're gonna miss
awesome.
the funny story of me bullying a woman.
Which
Yo.
woman?
That's literally every day.
It's true.
Yo, dude, how are you gonna do the thumbnail or like the screen when we're like sitting down?
We'll
or
talk
whatever?
about something interesting and then
Just
collab.
call it like a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I'll just
Just gonna
call.
draw a bunch of random PNGs.
Yeah, I'll just call it More the
I could-
Merrier. That's the episode name. More the Merrier.
Adrian, you know how
Just
how
have
I
like a bunch
texted
of
you.
stickmen in his.
Yeah.
You know I
Just a bunch
texted
of
you earlier
crippled
telling you a story.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you a story.
Mhm.
I already told Ashton, I think, but basically so I'm in my chemistry class, right?
Yeah.
And there's this Snapchat group chat that everybody in my class period is in for that class, right?
Yeah.
And today the bell rung. I sit right next to the door, so the teacher told me to close the door, so I did.
Mhm.
Like 10, 15 seconds later, this girl walks in my
Right.
class, and the teacher makes her get a tardy slip. And earlier I just sent in the group chat. I just went bruh,
All right.
and maybe next time
nice.
don't shut the door on me. And
Bro, your Wi-Fi just went in the. Oh, your Wi-Fi just
Bro,
died. for
honestly,
5
all it was
seconds.
just you saying.
I just
and
responded
in
with
chat.
this. What I'm gonna put in the
back.
chat
What's good?
in general.
I'll edit this in post.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
dude,
then she said, it's all good. I just have lunch detention tomorrow. And then to that, I responded with this gif.
Here we go. Cry about it.
And I had the group chat open when I sent that, and she
It's an
opened it
update. It's
immediately
an update.
and just kept the chat open for like a minute straight, and then just closed it.
Just like looking at it crying.
That's pretty funny.
Didn't know what to do.
I mean, you trolled her. It's that simple.
I did. We do a little trolling.
We do a little too.
We do a little trolling.
Yo, dude, remember when I griefed your fucking base? Like, I literally burned everything. My dad wanted to like send you a troll, but I'm like, nah, that shit's fucked up. I was contemplating that shit so badly. I'm like, nah, I did too much evil. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Good night's work and just goes to sleep after beefing a fucking Minecraft base.
Oh, Susan just, bruh.
What should say?
I don't know. I haven't checked the message, but she responded to whatever I told her. I forget.
Nice one. All right, how do y'all feel about would you rather's?
Would you rather die? Would you rather die?
It's good. You know, let's think about
Would you
this.
rather be
Neither.
wealthy or have HIV?
Think of the benefits of
I'm already
HIV.
heavy.
Think of the benefits of
there is no
HIV.
benefits to HIV. What do you mean?
There's no benefits to being rich either.
Oh no, I don't know. I wouldn't mind.
They say money corrupts people, but HIV doesn't.
HIV kills people.
But
It
does it
does.
corrupt?
Well, HIV doesn't kill people.
Adrian,
You
have
kill
you
people.
seen the
People
YouTube
kill.
channel Arcade Craniacs?
I might have.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
Like the Mexican
It says
dude
you are
who's like,
sus, guys.
you are sus.
Oh, no way.
Literally.
I
It literally says, you are sus.
James Charles is so sus, guys.
Jin Charles pretty
No,
sus.
yeah.
Bro, my sussy
I've
baka.
been
Plus, he's
watching.
kind of sussy imposter.
There was one where he
My little
called
sussy
Sonic. He called Sonic.exe at 3 a.m. and he showed up in his house.
Oh, I
It's
see.
like a guy in a life-size Sonic costume.
That's literally
Like
.exe. It's like
like
the actual.
3/4 through the video, the guy in the Sonic costume just laying in their bed, just like watching TV or like YouTube on their like TV.
Bro,
And
this
they're
is
like,
live.
"Oh
It's an
my
Among Us
gosh, guys,
character.
Sonic.exe is really
This is
here
live.
in our bed."
Oh my
And
god,
they
it's
leave the room.
Sonic.exe.
And then they come back and Sonic's gone. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, Sonic's gone." And then he smells the sheets. And he goes, "His booty smells like poo poo. He was farting on the sheets the whole time."
Oh, it smells like funky.
You ever seen the one clip where he's like Among Us imposters making us watch David Dobrik apology videos?
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Nobody
Wait,
cares
that
what
was that
David
guy.
I
Dobrik
love that
apology
one so much.
video.
No, yeah.
Yo,
one day,
isn't that the
me and
guy with like
Ashton
the
were watching that
life-size
video.
Among Us guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that the guy with the life?
Yeah.
I love that guy, unironically.
No, did you see them?
Hilarious.
Did you see the one? Oh, what's it called? Fuck, my brain just farted.
Nice one.
No, with Elmo.
Your brain
They
farted.
watched the Elmo movie at 3 a.m. and like a life-size Elmo came, and then like he was like getting attacked by a little Elmo doll. And it was so obviously fake, but his acting's like brilliant. He's like freaking out. He throws the Elmo doll away from him. He like chills out, and he just fucking like falls back.
He was
like,
too committed.
faint. And his girlfriend's like, "Oh, are you okay? Are you okay?" And he just slowly sits up and just goes, "La, la, 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 la." And then he goes blank faced, stares at her, stands up, starts walking towards her, smirking, bites his lip, and then snaps back into reality. And is like, "What happened? What happened?"
It's not like they're like I love how they bully the 3 a.m. genre, but they make it like so.
Dude, I love the video. Me and Ashton watched like the full video of the one where he talks about the apology videos.
That was so good.
At the end, like they like get a knock at their door and they open it. So the guy's gonna open it, right?
Yeah.
And as he's about to open it, he's like, "No, never mind. You open it." Like he just like immediately he just like chickens out and he gets his girlfriend to open it. And she opens it. And there's nobody outside. But you know what there is?
What?
A fucking piece of paper taped to their door. And it says, "You are sus." Literally. Like the word literally is on the paper.
You seen the one where he sticks his hand in the Chuck E. Cheese and he's like starts freaking out like it's biting him.
Yeah.
That
Was
was
that the
so
bite of
good.
it?
Yeah, that was
Do
so
you see
good.
the one where
Vitamins.
Elmo stole his car?
Isn't there one where he like sees the imposter down like a
No, yeah,
skateboard?
there's one where he sees the imposter
And he
like,
needs adult
Hollywood
time with him in the
Boulevard,
room.
And then they're like
Oh, I
viewing it
remember
with
that
like a
one.
They
drone.
need adult
Yeah.
time with the Among Us imposter.
They're viewing it with a drone, and then like the imposter just like collapses, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I think somebody killed the imposter."
Is is the Among Us character just called Imposter?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, yeah.
Crewmate
Oh, and there was
imposter.
one where they were like outside of a Chuck E. Cheese and they had a Chuck E. Cheese costume and they were fucking looking at the guy. Or like ChuckECheese.exe, but it's just some dude in like a Chuck E. Cheese costume.
Yeah.
Through a drone. And then like it just sits there doing nothing and then it just starts like dancing and waving at the camera. And then it just like goes like back and forth between like what are pretty much idle animations. And then it just chases the drone. And then they're like, oh my gosh, guys, oh my gosh.
I think
And then they
J Station
go
has
up,
something like
and then
that.
they go back down, and they're like, "Where did he go?" Even though they're turning like a little to the left and a little to the right, even though it's obviously like right behind them.
I know.
I
I
remember when they actually first posted. They used to post like crane videos or some shit. If you go all the way back to their old YouTube videos, like fucking, I don't know.
They've improved so much since then.
Friday Night Funkin' at 3 a.m. where they play like a hacked mobile version, and then the boyfriend calls them, and they're like, boyfriend,
Today,
why are you
the
calling
boyfriend
us?
from Friday Night
No,
Funkin'
and
will
it's so
call
funny
us at
'cause
3
they
a.m.
have their phone on speaker, and they're like, boyfriend, why are you calling us? And it just goes, bebop.
Just getting called.
And
Just
then
getting a
that-
random call at 3 a.m. and just
And then
answering it
once
like
they hang
hello.
up, they like just start
Beep
eating
bop.
chips, and he like finds something in the chips that isn't supposed to be there, and it's literally just a piece of It's literally a piece of printer paper, printer paper with the boyfriend printed on it, crumpled up inside the bag. And they like pour out the chip bag, take the paper out, unwrinkle it. They're like, "Oh my gosh, guys, this isn't supposed to be in here. This is a brand new bag. What happened?"
A new bag.
Guys, this isn't supposed to be in here. What happened? Dude, that channel is so funny to me because like it's so obviously ironic, yet they seem like so invested in their own creation.
Bro, that channel's so sus.
That channel's kind of
They're
like the
both-
sus
they're both-
imposter.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger Joker, and they're just like mentally insane.
Dude, that guy's acting is fucking on point.
He does a good job.
I know.
Guy's
He's like
acting is like
faints and then
infinity,
he gets up perfectly calm. They go,
I also think it's really good how like he's so physically switches.
What
out
have
of-
I come across on?
like so out of character, and it's great.
You guys remember Crazy Hamburger? Bro, that shit was the best.
I'm trying to find a picture of one of the fucking old Chuck E. Cheese animatronics so I can edit it to make
Bro.
it ChuckEChee.exe.
We should
Adrian, you know Eric Andre?
yeah.
Didn't his movie come on? That shit was amazing.
I don't know. But there's this clip that I saw of his earlier.
Yeah.
Where he has like some female celebrity guest. I don't know who it was. But he said something about girl power. And he's
Yeah.
like, hey, do you think Margaret Thatcher had girl power? And she's like, yeah. And then he goes, do you think Margaret Thatcher adequately used her girl power whenever she sent illegal paramilitary troops into Northern Ireland? and she just goes, I don't know about that.
Based Eric Andre. Dude, Eric Andre shows like so funny.
It's so god tier, man. The early
Dude,
seasons were
Fully
ass, but it just
celebrities.
got better with
It's like
age.
celebrities.
Did you see his black Scientologist?
I have not.
He goes out with Hannibal Buress and like some other black friends of his, and they're just like pretending to be Scientologists, and they're just like chanting out random bullshit. And then at one point, there's some guy who walks up to them because this is like in New York City, I think,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I'm the second coming of Jesus," and they're like, "Oh yeah, prove it, poop right
Come?
now," and then turn the poop into wine. Poop, and then they just start chanting, "Poop into wine." Poop into wine.
I think that my favorite skits are the fucking New York skits. The New York skits are like just another god tier of a stand.
It's so funny because you just get to see everyone's reaction and just watching them do that.
And the thing is, they deal with that shit like actual every day, so it's like common bullshit for them.
Yeah, it's not like you assume they're on camera.
That's the website. We're trying to find the Chuck E. Cheese photo.
I love the one where they
Use Yelp.
like the fat.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And he's like, "Hug me, and she's like,
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Hug me."
Did you see the one where he was just a big potato?
So random.
Where like they got some actor to like fall off a bike and pretend to be injured so people would like gather around. And then he just
Oh,
runs
yes.
up to them and goes in a fucking like big potato costume. He just goes, "I'm a potato."
They were like,
and
they were
guys
like,
are like,
is there a doctor
"Dude,
here?
he's
Potato?
seriously injured." And he's like, "Okay, whatever, but look at me. I'm literally a potato."
Okay, whatever. Screw that guy. Look at this awesome potato I am.
And then he like tries to sit on the fake injured guy, and they like start pushing him back. And he's like, "What are you doing? I'm a potato." And then he's like, "Oh, that guy looks seriously hurt," and he just fucking throws money onto him.
Have you seen the baguette thief one where he
Oh,
runs
you're
into,
injured? Money.
where he runs into a restaurant and starts like going on top of tables or running like just like under people's tables or sitting and just starts taking people's breadsticks inside that? It's really funny. And they
With that
kick him out of the
Samurai, what's his
restaurant.
name?
That's
Did you see
fucking-
the Hamburglar one? He
No.
just, like, goes into like this like little restaurant, like dressed in like stereotypical burglar outfits, with like all black with like a ski mask and like a fucking sack. And
Yeah.
he runs in, and he gets this random people's food and just throws it in the bag. And then he fucking slips and falls, and then gets up and just leaves.
Fuck, I forgot how to spell.
Bro, I'm playing Smash right now, and someone just kill themselves. I don't know what the fuck.
Dude,
You
I
just
could destroy
SD.
you.
Nah. Don't do
Nah.
that shit. Nah, you can't. Nah,
Adrian,
nah.
tell him.
I don't know. I'd say
Nah.
Aaron has a pretty good chance.
Nah, man. Don't
Foolish.
say that. No.
So one time I came home. It was like 3 years ago. So I was like in 7th grade, and I came home, and it was like 5:30, and I walk inside, and I look at the TV, and there's Sesame Street playing, and so I walk in a little more, and I look to my right, and I just see my dad lounging on the couch, and he's just sitting there, watching Sesame Street.
Hey, your dad knows good television.
My
Dude,
dad is
man's just
30
vibing, man. He's just vibing.
Man's just vibing, bro.
Knows
My
good.
dad's a 30-year,
My nigga's just vibing.
28-year-old ex-Marine, and he's just sitting in the living room watching Sesame Street. And,
It's that
I
trauma,
walk in,
man.
I'm like,
It's
"What
that
are you
trauma.
doing?" And he's like, "This shit's awesome." He's like, "Okay."
Hey man,
Man's got trauma or something like that.
man knows what he wants. This is awesome.
Man just has
By the
top
87, man.
Like, what are you doing? And then I came in and watched it with him. And he's like, "I wish TV was still this
Oh,
good."
that reminds me of him. I have this buddy, Chris, a senior, right? And
Yeah.
I walked up to him during lunch, and you might censor this, I don't know, but I just went, "Hey, Chris, big black." and then he just goes, "That shit bussin'."
I'm just gonna say that to my teacher next time I see him.
That's a good idea.
Just walk in all casual.
That was
and shit,
the
like, "Yo, what's up?"
response that I least expected.
You say that to Mr. Massey, Aaron.
That shit bussin'.
Every,
No, big black
Big
nigga.
black.
every time Aaron says, "I think I have the sensors," I'm like, "Yeah, I probably am," knowing what you're about to spit out of your mouth.
You already know.
Yo,
I'm say something.
No question. What are you gonna
Hey,
censor? What is their
hey.
censor?
I'm and
Yeah.
now he has to censor it like 5 different times.
I do the sensor 5 different
Well,
times now.
Hey,
Fuck.
Adrian,
Let's just all
I'm
say
gonna-
it.
Nah,
We just all say it
that's
randomly.
so much
Make
edit.
the job so much easier.
It's gonna be one long sensor now.
Yo, who's in
Dude.
Paris? Who's in Paris?
God, you love making
Obama.
my job hard. Obama.
No, I can't say that.
Obama was in Paris today. Nobody knows why.
That was spot on.
Dude, that reminds me of the Sam Hyde interview that I was watching
Oh my
earlier with-
god.
I was watching it with Minerva and Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he had like this TV show, right? And there was this BuzzFeed journalist that was
Yeah.
trying to get his shit deleted, and he wanted to interview him, and he like was like, "All right," and he literally just like made fun of him and bullied him the whole time. like he like confront the journalist, like asked him about like, "Ooh, your Twitter feed and like your social media feeds have like political stuff," and he's just like, "Oh, I don't know anything about that. My assistant runs those." And then he's like, "Your sister?" The journalist, her sister, and he's like, "No, why would it be my sister, you silly?" And then the guy's like, all right, so you're attributing all of this to your assistant, and he just goes, why are you bringing my sister into all of this?
Why are you bringing my sister all of this? You know
And then
what?
he just like starts like cracking
Why you
down on
bring
the
my
type of
sister
person
in
that
for
he
all
is,
of this?
and it's really funny.
You know, man's asking a good question. Why is he bringing his sister into this?
Some little old man waved at me today.
Little old man.
Yeah, he
Little
like I was
old
walking
man.
home and then like this like really beat up car, like it's missing its front bumper and front hood, and there's like an 89-year-old man who's like 4'2" in the driver's seat, and he just waves at me as he goes by. I'm just like, oh,
I really want to start reading out dad jokes in the Chills voice.
You know what I think the funniest part of that interview is?
Hmm.
At the end, he just like blatantly insulting the guy. Like he just like he's just like genuinely just goes, "You're a pussy." Like he just genuinely starts saying this shit, and then he like starts like yelling into the mic. He's like, and then the guy's like, "I'm just trying to confirm that you're saying all of this is done by your assistant." And he's like, "I can't hear you because you're yelling into your mic." And you know what Sam Hyde's response is?
Hmm. Yeah, that's a pretty good response.
It's
But
pretty
pretty
funny.
top tier response.
Pretty top tier, yeah, you know.
No, yeah, and he like
Yeah.
cracks down on like the type of person that the interviewer is,
Hmm.
and he's like, "Oh, you went to graduate school being like for journalism," and then he starts being like, "You are never going to get a job at a place like the New York Times.
Like the New
Nobody's
York
ever going
Times.
to read anything that you write and think that it's meaningful and be happy that they read it." And just starts shitting on him like that. And the guy,
Gee, suck. I hope you realize you suck.
I've been waiting to hear that.
Just
God.
gonna just hop in every 5 minutes just to say that.
This is gonna be a pain to edit. You
he's just
suck.
like, "What did I do?"
No, not you.
Bro, no, but yeah, he's just like, "You are going to be making crappy BuzzFeed articles for the rest of your life until you die and be nothing meaningful."
Nothing.
And then at the end, after he like ear rapes him, he just goes, "Oh, I'm just joking with you. I'm just busting your balls."
Hey, you know, just a little joke, dude. Come on, lighten up.
It's so funny.
I just went into my camera roll and it's a bunch of like naked pictures of my doll.
Your
Yo,
dog?
word, exact same.
No,
I had
not my
literally had the
dog,
exact same.
my little plush that I have. That I was making the server.
Think about your real dog. Oh shit.
No, my dog's too ugly as fuck.
So if your dog was like a certain attractiveness, you would fuck it.
Well, if it wasn't a dog,
Hey, we don't talk about that right now. We ain't talking
You
about
didn't say your dog was too much of a dog to fuck. You said it was too ugly.
That's true. Hey, have you heard what happened in Unicall, Washington in 2005 to a Bowie engineer?
I do.
You know? Yeah, does any...
Mr. Hand?
Mr. Hands.
Mr.
Mr.
Hands.
Hands.
Did you recently learn about this?
No, I've been knowing about this.
Really funny.
The one and only Mr. Hands.
Dude, the other day in history class, I started. Well, I didn't bring it. I didn't bring up the topic, but basically, I just talked about how 9/11 was an inside job.
You might be right on that one. I mean, all things seem like oh, that makes sense. Like everyone's just like, okay, plane crashed, bye bye tower. But like things, you have to put some logic into that. Like these things can't break. Like sticks
they
to
easily could have shot them down as well.
Yeah.
Like
No,
that. You
Those
know
weren't
that.
hard planes to
You know
shoot
that
down.
airplane, the one that like supposedly the passengers took over and it crashed in like a field.
Yeah.
That was
shot
down. That was shot down. Because you look at like the crash site, the engines are like I don't remember the exact number of miles, but they were like hundreds of miles away from the actual crash site. It's like
Yeah.
they don't like these like fucking like super heavy.
They don't just
engines
fly
don't
off.
fly that far from the crash site. They were like blown off.
Bro, I heard theories that there was like people in the tower speaking Arabic and shit. They're like, Ashmillah, Ashmillah. And they're like, the building's going down and shit during that shit. So I don't
What?
yeah, I think 9/11 wasn't even. I don't even think 9/11 even happened. That shit did not even exist.
You know?
9/11 didn't happen.
Confirmed by me.
Nobody died.
Exactly.
Nobody died. All those people who were filming it and were there were actors.
It's all it's all a big movie they just showed on TV. And then they got a wrong reaction from it. It's like screw it. This is just what happened now.
All that scrap no ain't
The
exist.
Trade Center
That
was
shit ain't
never
real.
real.
Yeah, it was a set, and then they're like, oh shoot. People thought this was real.
It was just a massive piece of cardboard.
Yeah, people thought it was real. They were like, oh shoot, what do we do now? All right, I guess it's real now. And
Yeah,
then
it was all faked by Stanley Kubrick.
It was all a Godzilla movie.
Exactly.
It was Godzilla. It was Godzilla versus Kong all along.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
no explanation.
Now, what do you think about David Korsh?
David
Who the fuck is
Horsch.
that guy?
What the fuck is
Hey,
that?
You know Waco?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
That tells you nothing. Yeah, you know Waco?
Did not help.
Do you not know about the Waco siege of 1993?
I
No.
love Waco.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Oh boy.
Wait, you guys actually don't
So
know
there
what
was
that
like this like religious thing. It was like pretty much like a cult, right?
Yeah.
And David Korsh is like the leader. And I
Mhm.
think it was like either one of two things. I don't remember exactly, or it might have been a mix. I
They
think
ordered-
either they thought they had like illegal guns, or
No,
they
they were ordering
thought
they were
that,
ordering a fuck ton of guns, but they like had no reason to be doing that. So
or they thought there could have been like some like form of child abuse. I think those were like two reasons that they used. So they had like a search warrant on the facility that that guy had, where he had like a fuck ton of people,
Yeah.
and they came in, like the local police came in with a search warrant,
you know,
and they
black-
like didn't
black
believe that the
helicopter.
search warrant was real, so they didn't let the police in. So the police started using like force, and it led to a big gunfight that lasted like 2 weeks.
Oh, I think I heard about this actually. But keep
Or,
going.
I don't know if it was 2 weeks, but it lasted like multiple days.
They also
And then
burned a bunch of
They
people
like
children.
had like the whole building filled in with tear gas, and it somehow lit a flame, and everybody in the building fucking died, including like tens of children.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. That show was fucked up.
You know, this reminds me of the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory incident.
It's nothing. I mean, besides burning to death.
In children.
Sure.
Burning
guess.
children. That's all that. That's all it reminded me of. That's all I needed to be remind me of Triangle Shirtwaist Factory.
See, I could, but I'm in a public area right now. I can't say that shit. I could, but, you know, we don't want our reputation.
It's funnier if
know?
you say it in public because then people
It's
look at weird.
mega funny.
It's true.
Nah. Maybe later.
So, like screaming in the bathroom or something.
Or are you?
Nah. I could do the Joker money, but nah. You know, we'll wait it out. We'll randomize it. You know, that's too predictable. You know, gotta make it hard.
We live in a society.
It's
true.
true.
It's true.
Have you guys visited Joker stairs actually?
Nah. I want
I
to.
a bunch of white kids
No.
there. Million people.
Dude, you want to hear something really sad?
Uh.
My little sister had a customer to buy a cupcake the other day, and she never showed.
Shut up.
Damn,
No.
that sucks, man.
Actually, wait. Have you seen the transcript of what EDP sent? Did you see the transcript? All of it?
No.
It's
No.
so funny.
Dude, there was some guy who, like, got the picture of his cock and, like, did math to measure how long it was.
Doesn't he have like a fucking shrimpy?
No, it was like
Hey,
5
how you
inches.
know? How you know? How you know
I mean,
that?
not that that's big, but it's not shrimp.
It's like it's about average.
It's average size.
Yeah.
So
Sus.
It's definitely small compared to
I'm
him,
gonna give
though.
y'all one.
Yeah.
I'm in the bathroom now. I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
for
go
him, that's
quiet.
fucking-
Give me, come on.
There's no one here, man. I could say it. I could casually say it right now, but I don't know.
Oh,
man.
is it something he's gonna have to censor?
I don't know. Guess we'll see.
depends on
You never.
what
Try saying it.
Nigeria, you know.
commercial it is.
What about Nigeria?
Nigeria, it's
Dude, you know
it's a good
Niger?
country.
Yeah, I know Niger.
Hey, you know,
Okay.
Racism's funny.
Ah.
oh no!
Oh no.
Nebraska.
Okay.
That reminds me of this funny joke. It's like completely unrelated, but it somehow reminded me. So it goes like this. I think Ashton already knows what it is. He goes, "Why did the idiot throw the clock out the window?"
Oh my god.
Because
What?
it reminded him of Richard,
No.
the man accused of
No.
knife raping his wife.
No.
God.
Could be.
You know
I think
what? I
that's a
mean,
funny joke.
he's got a good reason for throwing out the clock.
You should probably just like make this whole episode just like a censor beep.
Yeah, one long beep. You're right.
Let's do one long beep for maybe like 2
The
hours.
name
You
of the
should-
episode, Censor Hell.
This is only second episode. Super
censor,
censored.
censor every word except the N word.
Censor every.
It's just
He's
like
gonna be like B.
Beep, beep.
Censor everything censor everything unoffensive and leave the offensive stuff in. It'd be pretty
Just like
funny.
every podcast.
and then the
Yeah.
joke Aaron made, and that's it.
Yeah.
They
Ah.
have to like, decode the episode.
This is gonna be editing hell.
Dude, I saw this video where it's Amy Schumer funniest moments compilation. And
Amy
it's literally-
Schumer?
and it's literally
What?
just a clip of her
Wait.
saying, "My pussy."
That is pretty funny. You know what?
That's very funny.
They gotta.
Sucks.
It's
In my
really
opinion,
common.
I've
That's
watched
pretty
an hour long
funny. You know
video.
what?
I think it's funnier that Aaron said it. If she would have said it, it wouldn't have been funny. But it's like
Yeah. If anyone else, if Aaron said it, if Aaron didn't say it, wouldn't have been funny. If I heard it from Amy Schumer herself. However.
there's a blank face. Like, what is wrong with you? But everyone's like, my pussy.
Dude, that reminds me of something, but I can't mention it, sadly.
Yo, look what I said in general.
It looks kind of saucy.
Dude, that,
Oh
that's,
God!
that's what we like to
It
call it.
kind of makes you seem like a susty baka.
I know they did. They knew what they were doing. Google knew what they were doing.
Aaron, that video you sent me.
I think Google's.
Why are you acting like a sussy baka? I think I'm a monster. I just might be imposter.
No, it goes. Fuck, I don't
Uh-oh.
know.
Hold on, wait, I'm gonna send it. It is so good. It's not...
Stop acting like a little sussy.
I'm feeling like imposter.
No, I hate that
It's
so
so
much.
good.
Oh, you're talking about.
You're just a sussy baka.
God. How incredible that now there's 20 million sussy bakas now in the podcast.
20 million sussy bakas.
20 million.
Among Us porn.
Sussy.
Whoa, wait, no.
Whoa, who announced that? Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
What?
Calling Among Us imposter at 3 a.m. Hello, is this Among Us imposter?
This is
Among Us imposter.
This is imposter from Among Us. God.
Where did
Have you
that
heard
go?
the song Imposter starring Billie Eilish?
Is that real?
Yes, it is very real.
Oh
Oh, it's
my
very real.
God.
It is very good.
That's horrible.
I have a video saved on it. Hold up.
That's so god awful. I hate
No,
you.
you don't understand. That guy, Damien Official, he is one of the greatest men of our.
Amazing.
He is
He's
so good.
he's modern Socrates.
He's so funny.
Modern Socrates.
No, yeah, I think one of his quotes was something along the lines of it was something like drink a Bud Light, beat up a homeless man, eat his poop. The weak die and the strong survive. Hashtag Alpha.
That's pretty
Sponsored
good.
by Bud Light.
We also watched a video of him playing Roblox, and he just like talk. He's like, "Get shit on, kid. You're trash," and then he suppose you are wrong.
No, in every single thing that he has, he uses the wrong your.
And he uses sound effects from like 2016. You just feel like you're watching a video from like 2015, 2016, and it's great.
How could this possibly be bad? I can't. That's the answer.
I found the video. I had the quote wrong. He goes, "Do what it takes to survive. Eat a homeless person. Sniff their poop. Drink a Bud Light. That's how the strong survive and the weak fade. Hashtag stay alpha."
That's pretty good.
Say that
Modern
again.
Socrates,
The-
Shakespearean
That
speech
guy's
right
dead,
there.
by the way. Like, if you posted, that guy died.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
That
died
sucks.
in a car accident.
That really sucks.
Yeah, no, that's not fun.
That's kind of a sussy block moment.
Shut up. God.
Welcome to
You want to hear another one of his quotes?
Sure.
You only live once, so take a fat shit, blend it, and drink it up.
He's got a good point.
Bro,
We
that's
should only
just
live
calcium.
once.
Simple calcium, man.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
I'm gonna turn my auto clicker on just to see how many times I can mute and unmute.
Okay.
Probably a lot of times.
Probably a lot of
I was
times.
just gonna stay mute.
Why don't you just stay mute? It's pretty good.
Also, that Chad guy, apparently he's real. I thought that was like a 3D render or some shit.
Yeah, he's real and he's a virgin.
I know. It's like just like Kiryu Kazuma.
Just like a real Chad would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Every real Chad's a virgin.
His cum is his power.
Exactly.
Kuma?
His cum.
I love Kumi.
Kumimim.
Kumi.
Alright, what's your thoughts on Bob? Actually, no. Quick question.
Huh.
Who's it? Ass or titties? That's a real question. That's a real question right there. I swear, if you say ass, I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you from the server. I'm gonna block you.
I agree.
You don't have power.
I have power. I'll hack it to the mainframe or something.
What did you say that you would kick him for?
Kick him for not saying anything. Kick him if you say ass. I'll tell you why. Any girl can have a good ass, but no girl can have a good titty.
That's
Mythology,
true.
2005.
Titty singular?
Did you hear
You know
Jake?
Kanye East on TikTok?
Yeah.
Did you hear this rap? I just sent him
Fortnite
in the
balls.
Oh, he's real?
Fortnite balls. I am gay. I like boys. I kidnap autistic kids. Little Mosey is white.
Yo, he's spitting. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of spit.
He got banned off of Live.
Kind of spitting.
Nice then.
Wait, was that actually Kanye?
I stand Kanye
Guy
East.
who looks like Kanye and sounds like him.
Recently Jake Paul has decided it's time to end school shootings. So I mean, guess they're done now. No more.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's simple. Why didn't you do that before?
That nigga's
Spree.
spit.
Spree.
It's really just that simple. Just say no more. And there it all goes.
I saw
True.
this funny skit. And basically, it's like three like stereotypical racist white guys sitting at sitting in a
this-
circle together, right?
So this
Yeah.
podcast, basically.
Yeah.
No. And they were just like, "Hey, you want to go do some racist things?" And they were like, "Heck yeah!" And then one of them opens their phone and they're like, "Wait, guys, hold on." And the other one's like, "What?" And he's like, "Look, somebody posted a black swear on their Instagram and they're saying that racism's bad. I'm really rethinking my racism now." And then they all like stop being racist.
It's simple. You simply just tell them to stop being racist.
That's simple, dude. I mean, why hasn't anyone tried it?
If you get robbed, just say no. Simple.
Say, hey, can I have my money back? Like, shoot, my bad.
Yeah, man. Bro, that ass. I'll beat any y'all in Smash. I don't care.
Tax evasion is the most noble form of civil disobedience.
Probably. I mean, didn't we secede from Europe because they were charging us taxes?
Yeah, dude, property taxes should be outlawed.
You might be right about that.
Like literally, you could like own a property, but if you don't pay your property taxes, the government just takes it.
Even if it's small.
Like you're constantly renting your own land from the government.
Yeah, and it really
So
blows,
there's
even though
like
you
no way
own
to
it.
buy land. So
You're
there's no way
paying
to buy
someone for
land.
something you own.
Would be like
You don't even own it.
Yeah.
It's like they're just like the government just owns all the land and they're just fucking loaning it
So
to
when
you.
you die, there it goes. Someone else is down.
Ugh.
no, I don't know. Dude, being 18 sucks. Like there's no perks. One, you get charged as an adult and you go to the military and that's it.
Yeah.
Ain't no perks. Perks Fallout 4, man. No perks.
So I bought this book that's arriving on Tuesday. It's called Stinky
Nigga, you
Steve: A
read?
Minecraft Mishap.
I saw that.
Nigga, you read?
It's really good. It's about Minecraft Steve farting.
Do any of you guys have the original Minecraft books? Like the book fair ones?
I used to. I used to.
Redstone.
I don't know what happened to it.
I got like 2 of them only. I need to get like the rest. Like finally beat the powerful Thanos and some shit.
Something.
We should probably talk about something that isn't like a funny skit.
Yeah.
This is like, haha. You guys remember? Have you guys seen this funny skit, or have you seen?
You know Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
No.
So he has this song called "Phone Home," right?
Yeah.
And it's like utter shit. And like towards the end, there's this lyric that it just has me in awe every time I hear it.
Like,
You wanna know
yeah.
what he says?
What does he say?
He says, and I quote, "Shit fart pee pee."
You can't be serious.
I am 100%
You're
serious.
dead
I'm gonna
serious.
Google that.
I'm gonna Google that right now.
That's almost up there with poopity scoop.
I'm gonna Yelp that shit.
Poopity scoop.
Hold up, I'll screen share it. Join the screen share, and then they'll be able to hear the audio.
Yo, is that child porn? Yo.
Oh, everyone's like adding it.
All right. Whenever everybody's in, be quiet, and then I'll press video.
Alright.
All right. 3.
Hey, nigga, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet.
EP, I shit EB. I'm such a Martian. Call me ET. Always behind tent like I own the TP. I shit for PP on anybody track. Walk in the booth, drink down a fifth.
Shit fart PP. That's real. I can't believe that's real.
Yeah.
That shit low-key went hard, though, I'm not gonna lie.
It's
What's
the
your
best
history?
Kendrick Lamar song.
That's just the
My,
best.
my YouTube history is away. It's like all over the place. It has fucking cutting open haunted Elmo down at 3 a.m. to like fucking some random music video, and then like that song, and then like some fucking like Jonathan Haidt shit.
I was looking at epileptic lights earlier, and I was just constantly burning my eyes. For no reason.
As you do.
Yeah, for no reason. I just kept doing it.
Man,
Dude, you know KSI?
Yeah.
I know I know him personally, yeah.
There's this one clip on where it's at some VidCon, and some girl like walks up to him, right?
Yeah.
And she's like something about her brother, I think, who couldn't come. And he's like a big fan of KSI.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, he couldn't come because he has Asperger's, like autism." And then KSI goes, "Oh, I hope he gets better." And then the girl, and then like there's like YouTubers behind him, like I think Vic Star was like behind him, and they all just like look at him, and they're like, "That's not how that works, bro."
You know KSI made a movie?
Oh yeah.
Late in America.
Made in America.
Didn't every Vine star make a movie or some shit? Some shitty ass movie?
Everyone tried to. Remember the Smosh movie?
I do.
Literally,
You guys
the movie
remember
was
the
just a,
Fred movie? That's
God.
my favorite
that
one.
movie was good though. Wasn't John Cena in that one?
Cena?
The first one was really
John-
good. The second one was alright, and that they fell off on the third one.
None of them were good. Why did you say the first? They were all terrible.
No, that's not true. The first one's a masterpiece. The first one is a
Actually
Is the
good.
first
Like,
one so bad that it's good?
no.
it's
It's
like actually good.
it's actually good.
It has
It's
good
actually a
plot.
cinematic masterpiece.
Like it has good plot,
Is
good
it like
writing,
the
good
first
story,
episode
everything.
of Big
Is
Time?
it like The Happening?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
So,
you know
like,
that
the
one.
first episode of Big Time Rush? That's a really fucking good episode.
Big Time Rush is fucking brilliant.
It's a
Yeah,
good
no, the
show.
first
I'm
episode
not gonna
was
lie,
like
Big Time Rush
genuinely
only has
funny.
one thing going for it.
We
It's
had
the
such
intro.
a good time watching it.
It was awesome.
Dude, I
And
literally.
then that month spiraled.
Oh yeah. But
That was the beginning of a very bad month. That we've almost
no, but
completed.
one day, like the other week, I watched like 10 episodes of Big Time Rush in a row, just like chilling.
Dude,
Nice.
I'm
It's
watching
fucking-
Breaking
it's
Bad right
hilarious.
now. Dude, I'm watching Breaking Bad right now. It's like the best thing. Like every meme I've seen on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, it all makes sense.
Have you
Fine's
seen
pretty- he's
Co-
good.
you seen Code Geass?
Oh my god.
Go,
I have not.
Adrian.
What is that?
Yeah.
Ashton watched like 14 episodes of Code Geass, and then he just stopped. And now he gets mad every time I mention the show.
I don't get mad. I'm just like, why?
Just watch it. How about
It's
that?
So good. It's so good. I told Adrian to watch it. We watched like the first episode. It was like 1 a.m. and we watched like 11 episodes in the like morning.
Yeah.
Dude, did you?
And he
I
finished
remember
the
this.
50 episode show in like a span of 48 hours.
I finish
remember
shows
this.
fast. Like if I really like a show,
You have,
I'll
like,
finish it
You have
fast.
like no like you like completely like remove your life. When you're
Well, I mean, I
What's
don't
your
really-
overall weight? What's your overall weight?
I don't like
Tell me
go out often.
What's your overall weight, man? And I will judge you. What's your overall weight?
Who?
Anything.
BMI.
BMI, is that what you
No, who
said?
are you asking?
That's basically what he
No,
does.
Meh.
I watched the 50s Code GS show.
Oh,
Oh,
Adrian.
Kojias.
I don't know. I
OGIs.
haven't weighed myself in a while.
That's cap. I know he weighed himself.
No, but that show's fucking
Give an estimate.
amazing.
Give an estimate.
I like Evangelion. I don't like
Like
Kojias.
180.
Yeah, that's not bad. Neon Genesis is good, but then the movie came out, the last one, you know, the one where
The end of Evangelion.
yeah, that one's crazy, dog. That shit's,
I know. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
it's sus, man.
I thought about watching the Code Geass movies and then realized I need to watch every single one of them for them to make sense. I don't feel like doing that. I'm
Yeah,
cool.
because they're like an alternate.
You could just
universe.
like Google it.
I
Google
could,
it.
but I think I'm cool how the show ended because that was a really great ending for me.
No, yeah, the movies are an alternate universe.
Okay, no, I think the funniest thing I do with Kojias is that every time Lelouch's sister comes out,
Oh my god, he has a running gag where he just says that Monolly's hot.
like, I'm gonna have sex with that crippled 13-year-old who's blind.
Blind also.
And Aaron's like, no. And I'm like, yes, look how attractive she is. She can't see or walk. What else would you want in a woman?
The things that she doesn't have and more age.
Yeah.
YouTube's gonna like find this fucking video and flag me as a sex offender.
EDP.
They covered EDP. You know, EDP sent her own his and the messages he sent to the people. He sent a picture of his own crap.
Oh, what?
That's real.
Oh man.
He sent an actual
Have you
picture.
Have you seen where he did the YouTube live video and he said he didn't know it was illegal to date someone younger than 18?
Also, it's weird
Yeah,
how
he's
he's not
like,
even
I
gonna get
didn't
charged or
know.
anything.
Yeah.
It was illegal
there was-
for someone
yeah.
over the age of 18 to date someone under the age of 18.
He's trying to like.
And everyone in the chat is just spamming twerk.
Also, he didn't even get charged or anything, man, because it wasn't even a real kid. It was like a scripted thing. You know?
No,
But everyone knows he's a pedo.
yeah, no, the police are looking into it now, apparently.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
The police
Whack.
are already looking into it.
Yeah, the police are looking into it, apparently. They said they said the people who recorded the video, though, sucked at interviewing EDP, and they're like, alright, you guys suck, our turn.
Also, wasn't like the
They were
white
just
guy
like
racist?
bullying him,
They were. They just kept asking generic questions like, "Why did you do it? What do you?"
and then
what
he
did
like
you...
just kept calling him fat. And their
He went away
cameraman
too.
was like just as fat as him.
Yeah, I don't fist bump people like you.
Yeah, that was
I
like,
don't fist bump your
I
kind.
find the way that he tried to like do damage control by just acting chill the whole time. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah. I like how EDP looked at the camera. I want this on record. I am not a pedophile. That was really funny.
He
He,
got
His
a shirt.
excuse, I just wanted to get a cupcake.
I mean, dude, where's this? I mean, what if he did?
That's something gonna cupcake.
Oh, I'm just here for a cupcake.
Also, wasn't like the white guy with the brownish hair racist?
Oh no, he's super racist and offensive and like sexist, homophobic. It's everything.
Ooh, EDP.
He just
No,
had weird words or
no,
whatever.
no. The guy who confronted them. He's a bad guy
The
who
big
did a
white
good
guy.
thing.
Like, actually, or people are
Like
just like
Hitler.
misconstruing.
No, this is real. Like, there's clips of him.
Like, what has he said?
Like he calls up like BLM hotlines. It just starts saying like the N word over and over again.
It's this podcast.
Okay, but that could
That's
just be
just
a
because
little
he's doing a
troll.
little trolling. That's something like me and Aaron would do.
He's
That's
just a little
true.
troll, you know? A little troll.
Well, we'd be
Oh,
funnier.
troll.
We wouldn't just
Because BLM are a bunch
yell
of
shit.
retards.
It's just the usual stuff you get canceled for.
Adrian, you should watch the 2 videos I just sent you in DM.
I will after the podcast. I feel like if I play the video, it's gonna play on the. You're gonna hear on the
Are
recording.
they the two characters
Is it?
that
That's a
died
shame.
in Code Geass that you sent me?
No.
Oh yeah, I laughed at one of them.
I love
Shoot,
Code
no.
Geass. Like,
Y'all trying to watch just the first episode of Code Geass real quick? Just fuck the rest of the podcast. Just watch it while we watch. Just watch one half.
Oh, yeah.
Can I
Dude,
tell you about
Lily-
the
Code
most
Geass?
useless character that
Lily,
died?
no, dude, no. Dude, Lily
They're
pissed me
like,
off
bad at
one time
recap.
when we were hanging out.
mhm.
Like, she was like, oh, I need an anime to watch. And I was like, fucking Code Geass. And literally, the first episode, how, like, it's, like, introduced with, like, a narrator, like, giving, like, some exposition, and then, like, but, like, the rest of the show is just fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
She just, like, watched, like, the first 5 minutes and goes, this is boring, and then she fucking gets on her phone.
Just like all girls.
Neon. I mean, not
Just
Neon.
like, bro.
Code Geass is like a masterpiece. It's so good. I don't even want to ruin it by watching
What's
the
it even
movies.
about?
It's kind of weird. It's about a lot of things,
Corona.
but it's a masterpiece of an anime.
I could never get an actual definition.
I remember when I watched this scene, Aaron was like, "Oh my god, this scene's really sad. Get ready," and then it happened. I'm like, "Wow, that really was."
Yeah, because you're prepared
Well, yeah,
for it.
Yeah, cause you missed, like 13 episodes in between.
No, I didn't. I watched all of them.
No, you watched, like, 15 episodes.
Yes, and then I watched the episode where
Oh, you're
her
talking about
memory.
that thing. I
and I'm
thought
like,
you were
wow,
talking
that
about the
wasn't
clip.
sad at all.
Well, that's just because, like, for some reason, I'm the only person who's watched the show who likes Shirley.
Yeah,
I like
she's fucking
Shirley.
useless. She doesn't do anything.
I was upset when she died. Like Rolo killed her for no reason.
Good. I'm good. I'm happy she died. Fuck her.
There was really no reason to kill her though.
Dude, that shit. Fucking...
Exactly.
That one
Yeah,
cut.
actually watch
The
the show.
killer means she was useless.
Hey, you should put a spoiler.
Oh, that's a good idea. Spoiler warning. I'm gonna put that in post.
Bro,
Yeah.
should I actually watch this or no?
No, you should totally watch this. This show's a masterpiece.
Alright, once
We
I finish
should- we
Breaking
should-
Bad, I'll watch it.
No, watch it right now. It's
I'll
only
I'll
50
watch all of it
episodes.
so I can dog shit on it more. With, like, more details.
If you watch
Dude,
all, you'll just like it.
So I'll just
We
like
can
point
watch
out the really
episode
good
one tomorrow
scenes and
if you
just
want.
point out like the very insignificant flaws in them.
You should watch every episode except the last one and say, "Wow, that ending sucked."
That's exactly what I'm gonna do now.
You're like, "Wow, what a crappy ending! Ended on the cliffhanger, huh?"
Dude,
Now let me
last
tell you about a
episode-
show I like. It's called BoJack Horseman.
I showed you that show.
About a show that I found on my own and that
Literally like. Alright, I don't even.
The
Yeah,
ending
Jack
sucked.
Horseman's
I don't care
really
what you
good.
say. The ending of BoJack Horseman sucked.
You're
He went to jail.
stupid.
What do you mean?
He just went to
What do you
jail.
mean
Stupid.
BoJack Horseman sucks?
No, BoJack Horseman's good, but the ending sucked. He just went to jail.
That's
Got
not
butt raped.
true. He didn't just go
He
to
got butt
jail.
raped in jail. That's it.
Do you know
No.
why he went to jail?
Do you understand the symbolism in the ending of him going to jail? Come on. Do you sound like?
He literally broke into his old house that he doesn't own anymore.
Yeah, but
You
shit,
go
he
to
could have wrote
jail
something
for-
differently.
It's called
It's called we do a little trolling.
gaming.
forced entry. Is that what it's called?
Breaking and entering.
No, yeah, Adrian.
Literally
At the
come in-
beginning of this
A
podcast,
little
you
trolling.
should give a warning for spoilers of Code Geass and BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Also, BoJack Horseman died.
Nice one.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
True ending,
Actually,
true ending of BoJack Horseman.
He's actually dead.
Everything in the last episode just didn't happen.
Dude, whenever I was watching the second to last episode with Lexi, you know how at the end it's like, because like the whole second to last episode is like in his head,
A drug
he's like
trip,
drowning, and then at the end it just like flatlines. I was on the phone with Lexi because you know how I like watching the episodes 11s with hers.
Mm-hmm.
I was just on the phone and she just goes, "Aaron, what happened?"
You should have said BoJack died and then just like leave.
Yeah, you should have said BoJack died and ended the call.
Should break down.
That'd be really funny if he did that, Aaron.
School next day. Aaron, he's dead.
Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna send that video. Or not the
Dude, on that part, Lexi like had that part spoiled for her before she began the show, but I guess she forgot about it. And then whenever we were on that episode, she's just like, "Aaron, did she die?"
Dude, also kind of random. Why the fuck is 1 hour so long to watch, but it's easy to talk about? Like, I'm literally halfway through your video of the first podcast.
Oh
I
man.
don't know.
in time.
Podcasts take forever to watch. I don't know why.
Take forever to
I could
watch,
bust-
easy to do. I guess it depends if you're intrigued with the podcast.
Yeah, I'm intrigued, but it's just like I got so much shit to do in like 1 hour, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like halfway through it. I'm watching it at the gym and shit like that.
How far are we through this one?
We're an hour and 2 minutes.
I think that's good already, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Wasn't, like, the last
shoot.
one, like an hour.
Yeah, it's like an hour, a few minutes. All right, woo! Hit the time mark. Now, you
Let's
know.
go. Also, you got ads, dude. You got ads in the video.
True.
Good job, man.
Yeah, we're
good job, man.
sponsored by.
Where it goes that money?
Bud Light. We're
Cash App
sponsored by
that bitch.
Bud
We're
Light.
sponsored by Ray Challenges. We also got a NordVPN in the bag. Honey's hitting us up back there. That was a good second episode.
Blue Apron.
We passed the
We're
1
sponsored
hour.
by Bad Dragon.
We passed the 1 hour mark. That's all we need to do. The end.